All right, so in today's video, we're going to go over how another agency has failed when it comes to local SEO optimization, and also hopefully from this video, this video will help you to prevent these kind of situations if you're a local business owner. All right, so let's get to it. Hey, my name is Paul Kim, and I'm the CEO of K Madison Media, and we help local businesses gain local visibility, capture leads, and most importantly, generate revenue by converting those leads. In today's video, we just got a new client. All right, he's actually under a contract with another agency, and in this video I want to pinpoint some of the things that this other agency, I think they're a traditional SEO agency, and how traditional SEO does not work for local businesses. And that's another video that I'm going to be talking about, but I want to pinpoint some of the things that they said in the contract that they're doing, and I'm going to show you some of the things that they haven't done, I guess, at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. And hopefully give you some pointers on how you can, to prevent you from that situation. Okay. So first off, let me show you the contract. I'm going to blur out some of the private information that is necessary. So as you can see from this contract, they're on a monthly organic. It says 2,500. Now they are supposedly running ads. I'm not 100% sure about that, but my main thing is, I'm focusing on their local SEO aspect. Contract term is 12 months. And then as you can see at the bottom, it says search engine number 5, Google Business Profile Optimization, local SEO. Now there are other things I want to, I'm working with them as well, but this specifically is what I saw, that really they've been into this contract for, I believe, a couple of months, and this is something that should be done at the very beginning. This is the basics, and if you don't get this basics done properly, then there's no point, okay, at the end of the day, right? And so let me go to the next page where I'm gonna pinpoint and show you, let's say Google number 5, Google Business Profile Optimization, right? Now, complete your profile with up-to-date, accurate information. Accurate, but at the same time, I believe there's some information that needs to be updated, and you have to look at the overall information about this business, right? Without looking at the foundation and the basics, you cannot put that information without that. And I don't think they did that. And so, NAP cleanup, not as important. That's later. Category is another thing I want to point out to you as well. Product and services can be important, but later on, right? Photos, yes. Videos, not as important. Videos very limited, because you're only allowed like short videos. And then post on Google Business Profile. I think for the amount that they're paying, they should be doing more, but that's subjective. All right. And then review and coaching, that I'm not sure if they did that or not. And then with regard to the local service schema, I think I know what they're talking about, but that's just very vague. I'm not sure what they mean by that on their website. I think the website schema, that's whether they did that or not, I have to really have access to the website in order for me to analyze that. But let's go to the Google Business Profile, and let me pinpoint some of the things that I see that have not been done fundamentally. All right, so let me let's share my screen, and I'll pinpoint that out to you. All right, so we are on the Google Business Profile listing for this specific business, and this is a roofing company. And so, right off the bat, what I see that is wrong with this category. Now, when I look at categories, I not only look at, I listen from the client what they, specific categories that they want to be known for. I also look at the competitors and what they're listing it as well, and then compare and then make a decision and then talk to the client and let them know that this is the categories that we're listing it. Based on what I spoke with the client, they're not a door supplier, right? Um, they're not a now. Can you be listed under that so that you can rank and you show up when somebody's looking for doors? Yes. Um, but the number one thing that they are, at the end of the day, I have to have them put their number one, number two, and number three categories that they want to strive for, right? In terms of what they want to be known for, and roofing is number one, right? And I don't think an over putting too much categories is not necessarily a good thing. And so I would definitely take away door supplier, any suppliers, roofing supply store, they're not a store. So I would take those out and really strictly focus on roofing, siding, and window. I think those are the things that I would focus on. And I know that's going to give them better results, right? All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, the major thing, right? There are other things I want to point out. I'm not going to point it out in this video, but there are other things that I know that needed to be changed. But this is the two things that I know that I picked up right away that is wrong, is basic things that needs to be updated. I think every agency should know this, especially if they're doing local SEO, right? And this is where I say service area, actually number two and number three, service area. Bergen County is such a wide area. And so you have to put in the specific town that they want to target. And you're talking about Bergen, Morris, and Passaic. Those are that's a huge area and nobody is going to be typing in, and a customer is not going to type in roofing in Bergen County. So they have to be very specific and and select the towns that they want to be known for when with respect to the client, right? And so this is a basic thing, and seeing this kind of pisses me off, okay, at the end of the day, because they're paying a lot of money to this company and they haven't even gotten the basics correct, okay? Now, the other thing, I believe this hours is correct, but I've seen businesses where their hours were it was incorrect, as opposed to what they were showing visibly on their website, as well as what the client has told me visibly, right? Some people may think it's not a big deal. It is a big deal in the eyes of Google, that you want to make sure that your hours are most up to date. And if I've seen agents, I've seen businesses where they put 24 hours. If you write 24 hours, you need to make sure you are available. Somebody's going to pick up the phone at every midnight, at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Whether it's AI or not AI. Okay, so those are the things that I want to point out to you with regard to Google Business Profile. All right, so as you can see, this agency, right, and I'm sure they have gotten results for other clients. But what I'm saying to local business owners right now, most local businesses, traditional SEO is not even applicable. That's my opinion, right? And I feel so strong about it because there's certain other things that Google looks at when it comes to local SEO, and it's not what traditional SEO used to do, right? And I'll pinpoint that out in future videos. But for now, how do you prevent yourself? How do you know, right? Really, at the end of the day, this is why I think a lot of businesses get, I guess, not necessarily scammed, but they don't know, right? At the end of the day, local business owners don't know, right? And he's locked into 12 months of this, right? First off, I would not lock yourself into a contract. All of my contracts that I work with our clients are on 30 days, meaning that they have to just give us 30 days notice and then you could leave for whatever reasons. I totally understand when businesses want to go in a different directions or different, right? I get it. So they, I don't tie any business into it. And to tie a business for 12 months at 2,500, I think it's ridiculous. Um, and they should be able to get out. But anyway, um, the other thing is really, I think at the end of the day, you have to ask for references. And then, this is another video that I'm probably going to do in the future is a lead asked me, like, because I don't work with that industry, right? Some of the things that we're doing when it comes to local SEO is applicable across the board to many businesses, right? So I may not give you the results, or we may not give you the results to get you in the top 3 pack, but the things that we do are not just, we give you visibility, but main thing is that we help you capture the leads that you actually have. Okay. So when it comes to, I think number 2 is ask for references from previous previous clients, and whether they are in the same industry or not. That's something that at the end of the day, each business owner has to make that decision. And my point of view is that if I'm helping a business owner rank in the top 3 pack, let's just say, right? Do I want to work with like 2 competing businesses? No, I probably don't, right? But there are other things that we do besides getting them on the local 3 pack, right? But anyway, that's number 2. Number 3 is how long they've been in this business, and do they have a track record, right? So you can also, number 2 and 3 kind of relates, but I get it. There might be some agencies that are just starting out, but they know, I mean, they have the drive to learn what they need to learn and give you the results. And if you are working with those kind of agencies and they tell you that, then that's it, right? They may give you a discount in their fees in order for them to get you as a client. I get that, right? But they have to deliver results, right? They have to give you, at the end of the day, local businesses like you, are looking for a return, right? If you're investing, let's say $1,000, right? Is that money going to come back to you in your pocket plus more, right? Anyway, that's it for my rant for this specific video. I hope this video was helpful. And for any reasons, another thing I want to put out there is, if you ever want me to just audit your business and see if the agency is doing, I would gladly do that as long as I get paid for the audit, right? So if that's the case, reach out to me. I'll put the link to my strategy call. That is for you to input your information so that you can book a call. But you have to fill out all the information. Otherwise, I do not approve the call. All right. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay. Bye now.